So in sales, when people give you these little BS goals, what do you do? So the usual scenario, it's like, you know, you talked about wanting to travel the world, having all that freedom, all that, right? Like, how much do you need to be making to be in that position? Like, how much do you need to be making per month to get all the things you want to have? And then they might give you a reply saying, oh, no, I just want to make 2 grand a month. I'm very happy with my current job. I'd like to just make an extra 2 grand a month. And then I would reply saying, cool. That's sort of phase one. You'll get there naturally. But after you achieve 2 grand a month, like what's sort of that next phase? What's sort of phase two for you? Like what would make that big significant change in your life, man? And they'll be like, I'm not too sure. Then I'll be like, yeah, let me give you a bit of background. Like for me, I wanted that nice car. Yes, I wanted to be able to travel the world back then, but back then when I was where you were at, my 50k didn't go that far. 50k wouldn't allow me to splurge on random things like a nice Rolex. For you to be in that position, to really be in that position where you'll be able to look after your family, travel the world. Yeah, 50k is good, but that's sort of what you have now. But if you really think about it and you really put yourself in the position where you can do all those things and really do all those things, man, not just replace your income for the sake of replacing your income, but for you to be really in the position where you can do all those things, like how much do you need to be making to do that? 5k a month. Okay, so now it's still a BS answer. 5k a month. How are they going to invest, say, 10k into your mentorship program if they only want to make 5k a month? Their goal is much smaller than the cost of your program. So then you would reply, I know, 5k is okay right now, but is that really what you want though? Because you're here now. You can technically stay here, but you would have sat there and thought about this, thought about how your life could play out. Dare to dream a little bit. Because once we have a destination, we can build a map. But if you're already at 5k, do we really need to build that map? So, obviously the first step is to replace your income, but then what? Like, what do you really want? And get them to dig, because until you get them to say, hey, I want a goal of 10k a month, 20k a month, 50k a month, until that happens, they're not going to invest 5k, 6k, 10k into your mentorship program. So that's sort of what you do when people give you these BS goals.